Yo, yo, yo. You are now tuned in to a special presentation of the Q's and P's podcast.
Yo, Maxo!
Yo, what's good, Key?
I'm gonna need you to do a favor for me real quick, bro. Look outside your window for me.
I got you. I'm looking.
What do you see?
Shoot.
Nah, you taking too long, gang. It's the fucking summertime. Yo, fellas, we popping bottles like there ain't no tomorrow.
Yo, you damn right.
I can't remember a time I was goddamn wrong.
And yo, Key, for the ladies, don't just sit in the house looking pretty. Step outside because the streets need your energy.
And to all my loved ones, stay on your Q's and P's. I'm gonna let Maxwell talk to y'all. Take it away, bro.
Yo, what's good, family? Welcome to the podcast of the summer, where the questions hit deep and the pressure builds purpose. You are now tapped into the Q's and P's podcast. As always, I am your host, Max, coming at you with the sun on the skin, the cold drink in hand, and a message that just might shift your summer. Now, I know the energy is high right now, from the pool parties to the late night drives. Can't forget the rooftop moments, can't forget the day trips, can't forget the yacht parties, all right? But this is not just a regular episode. This episode is for the men who walk with purpose, for the women who carry their worth and not just their beauty, and anybody ready to start floating through the season, all right? It's the summertime when you start owning it. You've seen enough stories. Now it's time to write your own. Let's talk about what really matters this summer. All right, so quick little vibe check. Let me ask you, are you actually living this summer, or are you just watching everyone else post theirs? Because let's be honest, a lot of y'all are locked in on every episode of Love Island, cheering for couples that met, 3 days ago? Meanwhile, you're leaving people on red in real life. But trust me, I get it. We react to the highlights, but what are we creating for ourselves? When the last time you laughed without planning it, felt something meaningful and didn't need to share it, or just enjoyed your space without needing a soundtrack? This summer, don't just follow the motion. Be present, be intentional, just be there. Make real memories and do things that stay in your spirit, not just your camera roll. So here's what I need y'all to do for me. I need y'all to show up with energy that matches your intention. Try something that challenges you mentally, physically, and socially. I want you to be around people who see you and respect your space. And take the time to clear your head, not just your schedule. Now, what I don't want you to do, don't drunk text someone you worked hard to heal from. Don't chase where you're not celebrated, and don't confuse being busy with being fulfilled. All right? Don't let the group chat plan your whole personality. This summer is about alignment over intention, peace over pressure, and connection over chaos. All right? So now listen carefully, because this just might relate to you. It's the summer, right? The rotations are active. Let's not act brand new. Some of y'all got a lineup stronger than All-Star Weekend, and some of y'all just trying not to double text the wrong name. You got your brunch buddy, your late night check-in, the one who gets you, and the one who's just good for a good time. And look, there's no judgment here. If you're being upfront, if the energy is understood, cool. I mean, it's summertime. People are dating, exploring, and feeling things out. But sometimes, one person sneaks up and changes the entire equation. And now you're moving a little different. And then they showed up and started making things just make you feel some type of way. Convos go longer, their name lights up your phone, and your entire mood just shifts, right? They remember the little things. You catch yourself curving other people on instinct. And suddenly, the games feel a little unnecessary. You're not entertaining options. You're checking to see when they're free. You go from who's all gonna be there to, that's cool, I'm just gonna kick it with them tonight. And listen, that's not even a sign of weakness. That's clarity. That's when you realize not every connection is built for rotation. Some people show up and remind you what peace really feels like. They don't compete with the noise, they quiet it. So whether it's that one girl who holds eye contact and calls you on your bullshit, or that one guy who actually listens and doesn't flinch when you're vulnerable, don't ignore it, right? Because when everyone's outside playing the same game, Choosing real becomes the boldest move. And if you've got something real in the middle of all this chaos, protect it, nurture it, water it with your presence and not just intention. Because if you ask me, love stories don't always start in the fall. Sometimes they pull up in July wearing all white with the French tips, maybe even smelling like coconut oil. And honestly, I can't think of any better season to book trips than for this season, right? I don't care if it's 5 hours away or 45 minutes. Change your scenery and change your pace. Do it for your mental health and not just your social feed. Travel alone, go with someone you love, take your crew and just be present. You don't need a passport to reset. You just need a pause. Because stepping out of your routine reminds you how much you're tolerating it. Make space for your thoughts to breathe. That's where the clarity can really show up. There's a version of you that only comes around when you're away from everything that distracts you. When the group chat is quiet, when your phone's on airplane mode, when you're sitting in a quiet hotel lobby at 9 a.m. thinking about how far you've come and how stuck you have felt. But that's when the real downloads come. Don't get it twisted. The trip doesn't have to be extravagant. It doesn't have to be luxury. Sometimes it's just about getting still. Still enough to hear yourself think again. Sometimes it's a solo weekend where you remember, oh, I actually enjoy my own company. Sometimes it's you and your partner getting away off the timeline and getting into real time, cooking together, walking without a plan, laughing without the pressure of performance. Or maybe it's a road trip with your day ones, right? The time of trip that brings you back to center, where you're not trying to be anybody but yourself. The point is this: if you don't step away, you risk getting stuck in cycles that feel familiar but don't grow you. So whatever it is, whether that's the beach, the woods, next city over, go. Let the silence teach you something. Let the change reset you, and let the distance bring you closer to yourself and who matters the most.
You better not be crying about no hoe. You better remind them who you is. I'm talking about right now. Get up out of bed, get fly, post a few pictures, throw them shades on. Now you're in the game.
All right, now fellas, let's talk about it, right? Fellas, get your fit right and get your head right. And most importantly, bring something to the room. Not to impress, but to contribute. I feel like anybody can show up, but the question is, what do you add when you get there? Do people feel safer? Do people feel sharper? Or does the convo level rise when you speak? Don't just be loud and offering nothing. Be the man who listens more than he posts. The one who can laugh, lead, and let people feel heard. Solid, intentional, and unshakable. Because presence isn't about being noticed, it's about being felt. And to my ladies, let me say this clearly. You don't owe anybody softness you had to fight to build. Ladies, move how you move, laugh loud, show up soft and sharp. You don't need to explain your boundaries. You don't need to dress them down to be digestible. You already shift the room when you walk in. So stop letting people treat your presence like background music. Because your value doesn't start with compliments. It doesn't end with who notices you. Ladies, you're not just pretty in pictures. You're powerful in silence. You're the energy people try to replicate but can't access without the work, right? So don't apologize for the life you've earned. Don't shrink to make people feel more comfortable around your light. And don't let anyone confuse your peace with positivity. You're just protecting what took years to build. Be bold, be slow when you need to be loud when it's time, and most of all, move like you already know you're the prize, because you are. So here's a real question. When this summer winds down, what are you going to carry with you? Not the clips, not the likes, not the passive moments, but the shift and the growth. Did you say what needed to be said? Did you move how you meant to move? Did you really show up or just go through the motions? Let this be the summer that matters. The one where you didn't water yourself down and didn't waste your energy on things that never deserved it. So make this summer yours, be the main character, and enjoy your space. Because remember, the pressure you feel, they ain't trying to break you. It's trying to build you.
I'm talking to these niggas on this beat, I feel like Maxo.
I'm on my Q's and P's. My P's and Q's, I'm so on point, I'm choosing who to please.